And we're going to do problems number 9 and 10 from the Geometry Chapter 8 practice test now. Number 9 says that Morris Park in Minneapolis is a rectangle, as you can see on the screen, that is 3.2 miles north to south and 0.8 miles east to west, and we want to find the area of Morris Park. So it's a rectangle, and the fact that we say north to south and east to west is pretty irrelevant. It doesn't matter. We just have to know the dimensions of the rectangle. And to illustrate that, I'm going to do this 3.2 going left to right, which you would think is east to west, but it doesn't matter because even if we turn this, if we rotate this rectangle, the dimensions don't change, the area doesn't change either. So we have 3.2 and we have 0.8. These are the dimensions of the rectangle, and to find the area of a rectangle, we do the base times the height. And the base is 3.2, and the height is 0.8. So we're going to do 3.2 times 0.08, and that is 2.56. That's the area. We have this stuff where it's a context, and it doesn't really matter. We just have to know how to find the area of a rectangle, which is 3.2 times 0.8 in this case, the base times the height. Number 10, we have a stairway in my basement. Okay, this is exciting because that's a triangle right there. It rises 14 feet over a length of 8 feet, and we want to know to the nearest foot how long would a railing need to be that runs the length of this, of the stairs. This whole question is full of errors, so I apologize for that. So we'll talk about that as we go. The first one here is if. So we have this rectangle or this triangle here, and then the railing is going to be right here, and we want to know how long is that railing, and we have the rise over the run. So we know that 14 is the rise because that's how high it goes up and down. The 18 is the length of the triangle here, and we need to know the length of this side here, which again it's a right triangle. Again, good question to ask: is this perpendicular? Is this form a right angle? The answer to that question is yes. So we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem to find this missing side. So we have 8 squared plus 14 squared equals c squared to find this missing side length. So basic Pythagorean theorem, I'm going to do 8 squared, which is 64, 14 squared, which is 196. That is equal to 260. So 260 is c squared. We don't want to know what c squared is, however. We want to know what just c is. And c is going to be 16.12. So this length is 16.12. Now the answer to the question here, to the nearest foot, how long would a railing need to be? That answer to the nearest foot would be just 16, not 16.12. So this isn't the answer because it's saying to the nearest foot. So it should be 16 feet in this case.